Hi, I'm posting a lot, aren't I? Well, I just have a lot to say lately, which is really weird because usually I don't say anything. Um, so today's Monday. I'm really sorry for those of you who had to go back to school. I was praying for you today because I woke up this morning at 9:30 and my mom's like, you have to babysit your siblings. I was like, okay. I stayed in bed till 11. Um, my siblings are 13 and 9, so I don't think they did anything when I was asleep. But, hopefully my mom doesn't watch this video. So, today I was going to talk a little bit about ladies. Now, before you sit there and be like, what? No, I'm not a lesbian. This isn't a video about, what girls should and shouldn't do. Um, this is just things that I do sometimes and that other girls do that just drive me insane. Insane. Okay? One of these things is, what is the big deal about that girl wearing the same dress as you? Like, guys walk up to each other and then we're like, oh, hey, we're matching, yeah, that's awesome. Like, if I were to walk into school and see someone wearing the exact same clothes as me, I'd probably just sit there and stare at her like, because that's just not okay, because she's drawing the attention away. Because in my mind, she probably looks 10 times better in that outfit. Okay, now that seems really hypocritical, because I do it all the time. I'm like, I have that shirt, don't wear it. Like, it drives me crazy when I think stuff like that. I'm like, what? Why does it matter so much? What the heck? Okay, another thing that I hate is when I'm friends with a girl who has a boyfriend, and that is literally all she talks about. I understand you like your boyfriend, and he's cute, and he's adorable and romantic, and you guys have had sex 30 times. I don't care. I really don't. If you need advice, sure. If I ask, sure. But if that is all you can talk about, I don't want to be around you. Like, if your boyfriend is all you know how to talk about anymore, I'm just kind of like, call me when you guys break up. Like, I can't handle it. I can't. And I know I do that sometimes, like, I need to talk about boys so much, and people get crazy, like, when I do that. So it's, like, normal to talk about guys, but it's like, yes, he's your boyfriend. Yes, you've told me the same story 9 times. Yes, you've told me 8 times about the first time you guys had sex. Like, I don't need to hear it 9 more times. That's when it gets a little crazy. It's like they talk about them so much that you hear the same stories 20 million times. Find a new friend that hasn't heard any of these stories and tell them 8 times, and then, or even better, find a friend that has a boyfriend that tells you their stories 9 times, and then you won't want to do it ever again. Oh, it's like, I also hate how girls think it's such a big deal. Like, oh my gosh, I'm a sophomore in high school and I haven't had my first kiss yet. Okay, let me tell you guys a little story. My first kiss was with a gay male on stage because I'm an actress. Okay, that is my first kiss. I was a freshman in high school. So, don't even... I hate when people say that. I haven't had my first kiss yet. Well, at least your first kiss will be with someone you want it to be with. Mine was forced on me. So, anyways, I just can't stand girls at all. I am one. Most of my friends are girls at this point in my life, but I hate them. I hate them all. Like, I also don't understand, like, how we tend to, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, the same guy can hurt us 12 million times, and we just take it and then keep running back to them. Like, that was really loud. Ow. Like my ex, for example, I'm going to talk about him. I thought I was in love with him. Like, I convinced myself that I was in love with this guy. When we were in a relationship, it was really unhealthy. We were always in an argument, and it was always something really stupid, or, like, he kind of cheated on me in front of me, and I would say something about it, and then he'd get mad. I think that was the majority of our relationship, was him hugging other girls for a long time, or holding another girl's hand right in front of me. And it always made me mad. And he was like, oh, you need to stop being so, like, possessive and selfish. I was like, well, it's not selfish if you are actually mine. So, No, but like us girls, like he would do that to me and it would really hurt. Like I would go home crying. We were in a show together this summer. I went home crying every day. Every rehearsal, every show, I went home crying because he was awful to me. But I was in love with him, so I always found a way to blame it on myself. And then I kept going back to him and being like, "I'm sorry, I shouldn't have freaked out. Hopefully you still want me." And like, I was always the one that did that because I convinced myself that I loved him. I thought I did, and it's like I have friends that do that too. Like he he loves me. He said he loved me, but then he forced me to have sex with him. And then he got mad when I said no, and then I felt like I had to, and he practically raped me, but I'm gonna go back to him. Or my favorite is he doesn't want me talking to my guy friends because he thinks that like he's gonna lose me to them and blah blah blah. But I'm in love with him, so I'm gonna stay. It's like, no, honey, no, 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 no. Don't do that to yourself. And like, I don't tell people don't do that because I have, and I probably will in my future still. But it's like, it kills me inside because I know I've done it, and like, there are all these girls that like ask me for advice, and like even middle schoolers, like it's a really big problem for girls when like not a ninth grade, that is high school. Like a seventh grade girl will be like, "Hey, can I ask you for advice about a boy?" And I'm like, "Oh no, it's gonna be like, I like a boy, I want him." Yeah, and it's like I think I'm in love with this boy, but he only wants me to send pictures of myself. Do I stay because I want to, because I love him, or do I leave? I'm like, okay, first of all, you're in seventh grade. You should not be sending pictures of yourself. Like, there are ways to view Snapchats again. Like, there's probably millions of videos of how to do that. I've watched one and it scared me because I've made mistakes, and so I freaked out because you can find them again. So it's like, it's the internet. You have to realize that anything you text, anything you send, anything you video chat can be pulled up again. And I I don't know how these girls are sending pictures. I don't know. But if you're sending Snapchats to them, they can re-find them. And if you're a seventh grade girl, you should not be in love with a boy. Like, you can be, I'm not saying it's bad, but you should not be looking for that. That should not be your goal. You're in seventh grade. Like, get into high school, have fun in high school, being single. Like, honestly, some of the best times I've had in high school is when I was single. Like, I'm not saying that it's bad to have a boyfriend in high school. Like, I loved my boyfriends in high school. They're fun. Um, they're awesome. They're sweet. They're good guys. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to them, but it shouldn't be your goal is like, oh, I've had the most boyfriends out of all my friends. Like, I've fallen in love the most times. Like, falling in love hurts, and falling out of love hurts worse. So, like, I hate when girls try to fall in love. Like, it shouldn't be forced. It should just be kind of like, I love him, and it shouldn't be because he used you that you like him, or that he likes your body so you love him. Like, love is equal, and if it can't be that way, then it shouldn't be at all. Like, I made the mistake of falling in love with a guy that only wanted me for my body and what I could give to him, in his sense, and it hurt really bad. And I hate when girls just search for love like that. Like, I was so desperate to fall in love that I was going to date a guy that was using me. And I know a lot of girls like that. Like, oh my gosh, I've never had a boyfriend, so I'm going to fall in love with this guy that's using me. Oh, this is my first serious relationship, and I've had sex with him, so I can't leave. Like, yes, you can. And if he spreads rumors about you, that poo on him. Like, don't literally poo on him, but I mean, yeah. Like, I think that's why us girls are so afraid to do everything, because, like, we're afraid of what people are going to say about us, and that's really annoying. Like, I would dye my hair, but what if people don't like it? Oh, I would gain weight, but people wouldn't like it. Oh, I'd change my style, but people wouldn't like it. Oh, I'd break up with this guy, but then his friends wouldn't like me anymore. That is the biggest lie you can tell yourself. If your boyfriend's friends are your friends, that was weird. If your boyfriend's friends are your friends, then they shouldn't care. And if they're your actually friends, like, I'm still friends with a lot of my ex's friends because, I mean, we got close. It's not like awkward either. It's just kind of like, hey, you were my friend at one point. Like, I'm allowed to talk to you still. And I hate when girls think that they can't do something because of judgment. Because I know that's a lot of the reason that I don't do things, and that's really terrible because I try to be a good role model for, like, because I know a lot of younger girls because I do theater with them, and you know, it's kind of hard when I'm a girl and I think that way too. Like, I had a little girl coming to me crying. Like, I call her a little girl. She's literally 13, or 12 or 13 years old. She's in middle school, and she came to me crying, and she goes, "I think I have an eating disorder because my friends call me fat all the time." And it just kind of broke my heart because it's like your friends are so judgmental that you feel like you can't eat anymore. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. It's like we just shouldn't care, but girls care too much. And then guys are more like not to be offensive, but they're more like on a whim. Like, they'll just do something because they want to. Like, hey, I want to cut all my hair off. Okay, let's do it. Girls are more like, what is my boyfriend going to think? What are my friends going to think? Oh my god, my hair. You know, we think too much. We overthink. Girls tend to overthink things. And it's really not good for us. Like, at all, I hate it. So yeah, like, I don't know. Girls are really possessive, too. Like, he is mine. No, we're not dating, but you're not allowed to look at him. Like, I claimed him in my head, so now you can't have him. I know I like 3 other guys, but you still can't talk to this one because he's still mine. Like, that's, I know I've done it. I know friends that do it. Like, no, you can't have a thing with him. He's mine, even though we've never been in a relationship and he doesn't know I think about him all the time. That's just girls. Girls are complicated, magical creatures, and we're just how we are. We're, you know, and I feel like it's a lot worse when the girl is depressed, because then it's like extra overthinking, even though girls already overthink everything. So that's my 12-minute rant. Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses. I can't even see the screen. Yep, that's like 12 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, well, that was my rant about the girls, and it kind of got really deep. And that was supposed to be a funny video. I swear to God, it was supposed to be a funny video, but it wasn't. So, anyways, if you have any suggestions or questions or anything that you would want me to talk about, feel free to comment below, or you can inbox me them. Some people prefer to do that because it's more personal. You can also comment songs that you want me to sing. On my channel I have 2 singing videos, I think, maybe 3. One's of me and my brother singing harmony, and then one's of just me. And so if you want me to sing anything, then feel free to comment that too. I need to do one of those soon because I haven't in a long time. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you agree, or a thumbs down if you disagree. If you have anything that girls do that totally piss you off, feel free to comment. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like my channel. Bye.